Well, hey folks, That Guy Flies RC. All right, this is going to be my WARBIRD Wednesday for my A-10 64mm Twin 64 version 3, A-10 Thunderbolt 2, and take it up and have a little bit of fun with it. This will be the third time it's ever been in the air. So let's take it up. It's a little windy today, and there's no clouds. Well, there's a few clouds. So, but we're going to try it anyway. It's got a 5300 SMC pack in there.
Motor's hot and me.
And that's it. Right, up, down, right, to left. I love I can even see them slime lights in this lighting, even as bright as it is. Okay. Probably will not be needing flaps today. Now I'm flying her clean. Took all the ordnance off. And the rear antennas, I handled in the man cave before I came out here today. I broke that rear antenna off, so I just went ahead and removed all three. They just pressure fit in, and of course I don't have the pitot tube on. So the pilot, I guess, is flying in with no communication, just visually. All right, here we go. Kind of windy, but it's right down the runway. Right down the runway.
Tucked away.
A helicopter way over there. Well, it's such an easy flying A-10. Half throttle right there. Take it up again. All right, take it up now. Flip it. Turn them gains down. I turned them back up a little bit for today's wind, but as you can see, she started oscillating, so I tried to turn them back down. Boy, is it windy. It's going to be a good test today of my landing skills. All right.
Gear is down. Cruise mode.
All right. Yeah. I didn't want to try to horse her to keep her straight on the runway. It's just too windy.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Take her up again. Good flying plane though. Did not land with flaps that time. Don't need them. All right. That nose wheel gyro's dialed in nice.
Retract tucked away.
She don't even need takeoff flaps. She lifts off just fine. Of course, it is into the wind. Very little elevator needed to maintain inverted, so that's good. Oh, that's a good looking plane.
The gear is down.
Got some birds out there.
One minute.
right.
Mode.
Man, what an easy flying A-10. This is your everyday flying A-10. Definitely your everyday A-10.
Braking. Cruise mode.
All right, we still had
Down.
52 seconds on a 4-minute timer. Let me go ahead and share my rates with you. My flying rates, just the regular rates, and this is by the book now. Everything's by the book. Ailerons 120 with 30%. Well, the Expo I picked, but the rates, that 120, that's what the book says use, and I agree. The elevator, 100%, 30% Expo. Rudder, 100%, 30% Expo. That's what they said. Now, we didn't use flap settings today, but this is by the book. Flaps up, negative 100%. Takeoff flaps, negative 50% with a 4% down elevator mix. Landing 0% with a 10% down elevator mix, and that is measured by the book.
Flaps up.
Okay, now, onward to forward program in AS3X, which of course is not in the book. The rates I just flew in, and I had to change them. I upped them a little bit because of the wind today. So the gains I just flew in now, let me capture them. What I ended up with was she wouldn't oscillate was 10 on roll, 11 pitch, and 12 on yaw. Okay, but their normal limits, the most they can be are 32%, 36%, and 40% on roll, pitch, and yaw. That's their absolute limit. That's how much I can dial them up to. Priority is set at 100 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Nothing with heading. Stop lock all at 50 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Nothing with release rate and gains or one-time gains. All right. $52 seconds on a 4-minute timer, but I don't want to push it. I got a 5300 SMC pack in there. Let's go over CG real quick before we open it up. CG on the plane is actually, I don't have the numbers written, but it's actually, CG is actually, there's a CG marker on there. And with this kind of plane, I'm going to set the gear down, and she's going to be with the gear down slightly nose heavy, and if I remember right, then she's level with the gear up. So that's perfect. Let me don't quite have the distance down. All right, to get that CG, that's the 5300 SMC pack. You can see where I've got it tucked up underneath there. Okay, let's check per cell. Got an 8-channel Spectrum receiver mounted sideways. Don't have afterburners in this. And, oh gosh, 61% left at 388, 3939, 388 per cell. All right, let's go ahead and take it up one more time. Try to get that battery a little further down. I want to get it down more like 40%. That's just... So I really do need to go fly the full, of course that's a 5300 SMC high voltage pack, and need to definitely fly the full 4 minutes then, so for sure. But like I say, she's set up by the book. Boy, she's an easy flying A-10. Got more than enough power. Not a speed demon, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be. Need to bring her back here on a morning and do a morning sortie. All right. Still got 39 seconds, but let's take it up and do one pass and then another landing and see what we can do.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Seconds. 10 A-10.
Yeah. Good flying A-10.
Greg, land the A-10, your fun is over. The gear is down.
Tell you what we're going to do a lower pass with the gear down. Just come by dirty with the gear down. It is windy. Throttles everything.
Brake. Cruise mode.
Man, what a good flying, easy to land. I'm just so impressed with this plane. I tell you what, I mean, now, I mean, John at Two Brothers, he sings the praises of this. He said, yes, the E-Flight version in his setup is easier to fly. But he said, if you have any A-10 experience, this is, to me, a better plane. And he agrees this is a better plane if you have some A-10 flying experience. But with the way this is set up, with my setup, which is basically by the book, and the AS3X on board, to me, this beats the E-Flight A-10 all day long. All day long. Yes, it's more in price, and you do have to add a receiver. But to me, this is a far better value for what you're getting. The look, the performance, how it flies. To me, this is 10 times better, a better A-10. Now, John, he likes to push these planes as far, to the absolute farthest extreme, put in real highfalutin servos and stuff in it, but that's his thing. He loves to mod these planes and just push the envelope with them, but that is his thing. I like to fly them more kind of boring, really, around a circle and up and around, do a few flips around. I like those nice fast passes and sweeping there, but that's my thing. So I like to present the plane as you get it out of the box. As you, the regular consumer, you're not going to go in there and mod it. This is what you get out of the box. And so that's how I like to present the plane, because that's just my personal preference. But I will be honest with you, if I'm really serious about a plane, he's one of the ones I'm going to watch, because he's going to push that thing to the farthest extreme. So I know if he can do it with farthest extreme, then I know I can do it dialed down a little bit. So just to give you a reference, but him and Model Aviator, those are my two sources where I really, because I've watched them fly, and I believe in what they got to say. So, alrighty, there we go. Oh, a lot of them are great. I mean, BD Tennessee and John VHRC and BGB Lennon, they're not out trying. Trust me, there ain't none of us YouTubers, reviewers, that are making a killing doing this. We are not. Yes, we do get the occasional free plane. Not these. We have to pay for the free wings, but we ain't making no money. We're lucky if we break even each month, honestly. But we do it because we love it. We absolutely love it. And check our battery, where we're at now. 33%. Which is right where I want it to be. Yeah, 38379 per cell. That's right where I want it to be. So that's good. That's good. All right, great flying plane. Don't have the P-attitude. I've already lost, and I was 53 seconds over on a 4-minute timer. So really, set your timer for 4.5 minutes, and that'd be a nice conservative area with a 5300. Now, if you have a plain Jane 4000 or a 5000, then maybe leave it at 4 minutes and be more on the conservative side, fly the way you want. Alrighty, folks, well, there you go. Gabriel, thank you for filming. God is good. And that is the A-10 Thunderbolt 2 version 3 from FreeWing with slime lights that are green, which are correct. And I've got the Raving Dove livery there. So, all right, well, insignia or whatever. So, all right, y'all have a good one. God bless you. Let's catch you next time. Bye-bye.